All right, Shona, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay, Dev, hit me.
What do cold plunges, double runs, and structured naps all have in common?
Oh, let me guess. Norwegian training methods.
Exactly. They've kind of become legendary for the way they do things, almost a little weird.
Perhaps weirdly smart though?
Totally. What often looks strange is usually backed by some serious science. When you really dig into it, it's genius, especially for runners over the age of 50 who are trying to get faster without burning out.
Yeah, absolutely. So today we're going to unpack the 5 Norwegian training methods that might seem unusual, but actually come with real, measurable benefits, especially if you tweak them for your life.
Cool. First up though, runners think that in order to get faster, they have to go really hard or maximal all the time, right?
Right, but runners following this Norwegian training method really means that they train below their lactate threshold, which is really the tipping point where lactate starts to rise, but it's more under control.
Which I suppose for most trained athletes is what, between 2 and 4 millimoles per liter of lactate. So basically, it's the highest intensity that you can sustain for an extended period of time.
And when you train just under that point, your body learns to clear lactate and use lactate more efficiently. Just a very important note here that I'm not talking about lactic acid, right? So that this misnomer that lactic acid is the thing that is what causes fatigue. Lactate is a really good substrate that gets reutilized in the cell for more energy. And so you maintain your pace better, you delay fatigue longer. It's really not flashy, but my word, it builds killer speed endurance over time.
And here's the cool part. It actually feels manageable. You're working, breathing harder, but still in control. That sweet spot of controlled discomfort, that's where the magic really happens.
And if you're over 50, this is gold. It's intense enough to spark adaptation, but mellow enough to recover from. One of these sessions in a week will have a huge payoff in how long you can hold pace.
Okay, quick side note. If you're over 50 and trying to train smarter, avoid injury, and actually get faster, we made a free masterclass that dives into all of this.
It's helped thousands of runners, totally tailored for your stage of life. Check it out, it's definitely worth your time.
All right, the next one of these methods.
Let's talk about double workouts.
Yeah, that one seems a little bit wild if you ask me. Runners following the Norwegian method often split hard days into 2 sessions, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, both targeting, yes, you guessed it, the lactate threshold.
I mean, it sounds absolutely crazy, but it's actually could be considered really clever. Each workout is shorter and less taxing on your nervous system, but together they'll deliver a really big aerobic and anaerobic punch.
Yeah, you still get the metabolic wins like better lactate clearance and mitochondrial gains, but you avoid that full body breakdown you often get from giant training sessions.
Yeah. And it really helps with running form too. You're not dragging by the end, so your movement quality stays high. Plus, that rest period between the sessions, that's where your body really soaks up all of those gains.
And if you're not an elite athlete, you still can borrow from this. Maybe it's strength in the morning and an easy run later in the day, or 2 threshold runs on back-to-back days. Just make sure you're recovering right.
Yeah, to be honest, Dave, I'm not actually sure I would recommend 2 back-to-back threshold days for recreational runners. It's just, it's not about doing more for the sake of doing more. It's about timing your stress and then recovering like a pro.
Which brings us, I guess, to the next point then that you say that is recovery.
Yeah, runners following this Norwegian method of training really treats recovery like an entire session or workout in itself.
Yep, naps, dialed in sleep, active mobility, even nervous system monitoring, it's all part of the plan.
And the science backs that up. We know this, that recovery is when the supercompensation happens, when your body adapts and rebuilds stronger. No recovery means you don't get any gains, just more and more fatigue.
And here's where age matters. Over 50, we recover slower. Hormonal response dips, muscle protein resynthesis slows. You've got to build rest into your plan before things fall apart, not after.
Absolutely. Structured rest is a non-negotiable. You need to treat those days like training blocks just focused on rebuilding and not breaking down.
Okay, an underrated method coming up, fueling.
Ah, Dev, absolutely. Runners following this Norwegian method don't just wing it. They eat before they're hungry, they eat during long runs, and they make sure they fuel right after their training.
Pre-run fuel, well, that keeps the blood sugar levels stable and lowers effort. Your carbs during a run, well, that protects your muscle glycogen, and post-run meals, that restores and repairs.
They know that energy availability will impact everything, from recovery to hormones all the way to performance.
Which is even more crucial over the age of 50. Muscle mass declines, insulin sensitivity dips, essentially underfueling wrecks progress.
Yep, food is training and it's absolutely part of the program.
Okay, next one. This one is subtle, but actually so important.
If I had to guess, let me say data.
Exactly. Norwegian method tracks a lot. Lactate, heart rate, power.
That's really key. They use data to confirm the effort and to control it, really. If the lactate meter says 4 millimoles, they slow down. If HRV is off or they're feeling flat, they back off, even if the numbers say they should be fine.
That kind of body awareness, introception, it protects you. It keeps you training sustainably and stops you from crossing that line into that overtraining phase.
And especially over 50, Dev, when your body might need a bit more recovery, no app can tell you that. You've really got to tune in. They train just under their limits, splitting their quality days and treating their recovery like training. Especially they fuel on purpose and they allow data to inform their training.
And no, you don't need to copy every detail. But if you understand the science, you can adapt these principles to your age, goals, and lifestyle.
If you're ready to take the next step and you're trying to improve your endurance without losing speed, you'll want to watch our next video, How to Run Faster with a Low Heart Rate. It connects everything we talked about, efficiency, lactate, aerobic development, and it shows you how to put it into practice starting this week. Click the thumbnail and we'll see you there.